You're listening to the Animal Crossing podcast. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Jen, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
And Belle, how are you?
Well, Spice coming at you, boy. Wee, wee, wee.
Literally, I jumped right there and moved the camera because I was like, "What? There is, she's coming to life.
Yeah,
she's coming to life." So I know you guys can't believe it. We're doing another episode.
Was it just like a week ago?
I know,
wow.
right? Like it's shocking. We're doing another episode. So before we get going, first go check out our Instagram presets, n64josh.com/ACIG. If you want your photos to look magical on Instagram, go check these out. I think they're like $3, $5. I don't even remember. They've been up for so long.
I know, but they're so fun to use. I love them.
Yeah, and I've seen a few other. If you guys listen to other podcasts, the Nintendo Guru, he's been using these presets for his Instagram photos as well. So go check them out. That's again, it's n64josh.com/ACIG. We have an amazing Animal Crossing community in my Discord, n64josh.com/Discord. Come hang out there. And if you just can't get enough of Animal Crossing and you need some just chill Animal Crossing music or nature sounds, maybe, help get you through your workday or help you fall asleep, you can head over to youtube.com/n64josh and check out the different videos I'm putting up. I'm trying to put up, they're like half hour, and I have it set so no ads run in between the video. It's just, you get a half hour of sounds, and it just helps people relax. Although the last comment I got says, "This is not helping me relax. This is making me think of how my island isn't complete." I was like, well, I don't know. But there you go. That's all out of the way now. We can get into the goods. Jen, what have you been doing in AC?
Well, it's taken me forever to get all of my pumpkins. I realized I thought I was done removing all my Halloween and pumpkins. And then even last night I was running around and there's still random pumpkins hiding here and there because I put them everywhere.
That's so funny you say that. I was walking by my campsite area and I was like, what? I thought it was a mushroom.
Yeah.
No, it was a white pumpkin. I don't even remember dropping.
That's funny.
Belle, how are your, you had like thousands of pumpkins, right?
Thousands. Yes, and I sold them all.
Oh,
and then I just have about, 8 left, maybe, white ones. And I don't even want to see them on my island anymore, honestly.
I know, same. I'm so over pumpkins.
Yeah, she didn't even want to eat orange M&Ms last night because she was like, she comes back from the store with snacks and she's like, okay, I bought the Halloween M&Ms because they were the clearance item. Yeah, but I can't even look at them right now.
Right, where are my red and green?
Right, it kind of made me mad, actually. I regretted my decision afterwards. And I will never do it again.
Yeah, very salty about M&Ms. I was like, what?
Just salty about orange right now.
Yeah, nothing orange. Unless it's a fall leaf that's orange.
Which I'm looking forward to seeing in Animal Crossing. But yeah.
So Nintendo did put out a video today. Showcase, just kind of talking about November in AC, and they showcased the mushrooms, which I'm sure everybody's been seeing on your island, and they also showcased the maple leaves that are going to start floating through the air, and the different DIYs that are going to be showing up. One of them was like a maple leaf purse. That's one of the things I saw. So stay tuned for that. It should start, I'm guessing right around the 15th or so would be my guess.
Yeah, I think I saw that the leaves start the last 10 days of the month is what I think
The last 10 days. Okay. Mm-hmm. There you go. So, Belle, are you looking forward to the leaves all changing color and catching the maple leaves as they float through the air?
I am. They look kind of funky and depressing right now, so I can't wait for it to make that transition.
Same. I'm so anxious to see it.
So
I'm super ready for snow.
Oh my gosh, I know. Let's just skip November.
just get to the snow. So,
yes.
I haven't even begun working on my my island spot, my spot yet for our month of November theme. We're gonna be touring.
Right.
We're gonna be touring. We gotta pick a date.
We need to pick a date.
Stay tuned. We'll let you guys know in the next episode the exact date, or be in the Discord
But have you gotten any DIYs? Because that's my problem, is I have no mushroom DIYs other than the one Isabel gave. I don't know what's going on.
I don't. So here's the thing. Somebody hooked me up with a bunch of mushroom stuff already. So
Yeah, okay.
I have some of it,
I
but no, not much. But I mean, okay, I'll be honest. I've mostly been playing Mario Kart, Smash Bros, and Pokemon recently.
What?
So I know. I've got to at least sign in daily, get my recipes, and maybe Wednesday I'll make it an AC day and get my area set up and start my Christmas tree farm. And now we were talking before the show. I've got idea. I'm gonna make my bedroom's gonna be Mario Kart themed. I'm very, very excited.
So cute.
I'm very, very excited for this. So stay tuned for that because there's gonna be lots of custom designs. I'm gonna be crying about the lack of design spaces.
I think you're okay though, because you still have. So.
I don't know what's funny here, ladies.
He informed me the other day. He's like, "Oh man, I hate how there's not enough design spots." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right? It really sucks."
What is that voice that
And
you
then
just
he's
did?
I love the voice. I love the voice.
Then he's like, "Oh well, I guess I could just delete the ones that Nintendo already gave me." And I'm like, "What? What? I deleted those like the first week and have been full since, and you still." I was like, "Okay, stop your crying."
I want off this ride.
But that's good though, since now you have room. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Are you happy for me? Okay.
I am.
Well, I have probably a non-surprise bomb to drop, but I have all the mushroom DIYs.
Belle.
Yeah.
I guess, your girl here that only plays in real time has none.
Oh.
I'm missing out. I need to find
Did you just call her out for being a time traveler?
No,
I did not
because-
time travel to get them.
No, she just has friends. I need friends. Dude.
I just made her turn her. I don't know. You'll have to figure it out. Her Switch was gonna die.
That's why you do this.
So if you guys are only listening to this, we do put this show on YouTube, and I just made Jen spin around because her Switch was starting to
sleep.
go to sleep, and it would have shut down our video. So we're
Spins right round, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So one of the things we want to do each time we get together is kind of just talk about some things that we've been inspired by, or something that we can share with you guys that you can check out. I will have show notes up on n64josh.com, so if we have a link to some of these designs that we're going to chat about right now, you'll be able to click on them and find them by going to n64josh.com. So the first thing I found was this like Christmas design that's like, it's like holly leaves and cherries and Christmas trees. And this was on Reddit, and this person had it spread out on the tablecloth. It had them on the stools, and they made it look like a quilt on the ground with the little tassels, and probably stuff I'll never do, but it looked really cool. It also looked really good on like the log furniture for the pillows, so
That's amazing.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check that out, I will have the link to it in the show notes, which you can find right there if you're listening on your your podcast player or whatever. I guess that'd be your phone. This isn't the 2006, so you can
Walk in, $80.
Yeah, right. Oh wow! Wow!
By the end of the day.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That is right. So, that's kind of the Christmas design I found just doing a quick little search on Reddit. I thought that was pretty cool, and I might incorporate some of that stuff. I actually, the pictures that they used, they kind of have like a little Christmas beach picnic area set up, which I thought was pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
That's cute.
Are you trying to look at it, Jen? It's right here.
Yeah. Okay.
She just sees the fire pit that she doesn't have, and she's like, I want the fire pit.
Right? I know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, I've already started working on my island and kind of turning it a little bit more Christmassy. But sometimes I get my inspirations from real life places.
yeah.
And so I found this place called Longwood Gardens in Pennsylvania, and they, during Christmas time, go in and redecorate the whole thing. So I kind of took a little spin off of what they did a couple years ago.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. What's been inspiring you this last week?
So I don't like to look at the Christmas stuff yet because I love it so much, but I want to be like surprised by it when it happens.
Yeah.
So I try and like if I'm scrolling and I see like I try and not look because I don't know, I'm silly like that, I guess. But I did see something that was pretty cool, just like non-seasonal design was somebody made a zoo on their island and they used some.
Did they lock all their animals in cages? Like all of the, they put fences around all their houses, and they're like, haha.
That'd be so mean.
There
But
was a person who actually did that, and then whenever their visitors would come, they gave them a whole outfit that they had to wear, so they all looked like they were a little school going, and they're in their little matching outfits.
That's so funny. That's adorable. That's really cute. But the one I saw is they had a design pattern to make like an outfit to look like penguins, and then they just displayed it on the mannequin. And so then they had another pattern to do like ice. And so they used that, and then they had the panda bear that you get, like the stuffed animals. They had panda bears. And I can't remember now. There's a few other things like that. It was so cute, though. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is such a great idea. I love it.
I love that idea.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
Yeah, I literally want to put bamboo back on my island now and put a panda bear with it.
Yes, and that's what they had. Yep.
Just because that sounds great.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
It's amazing how people's creativity comes out during this game.
It really is. I love it. Oh, I did see another idea that I thought was super cute too. Is somebody made a mini golf course. And so like they just had all these cute like little putting greens, and then they used all the different, things that we have to set up little mini golf. It was so cute.
Yeah, it's very cool. I love it.
It's adorable.
I love it. And that's the thing. That's where like we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Like we've done an episode where we talk about being overwhelmed, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit more because sometimes it's like there's so many ideas out there, and then you're like, where do I start, right? And then you kind of get crippled by that. So, but before we jump into that, Animal Crossing has sold almost 27 million units, passing up Smash Brothers. Becoming the second most sold game on the Switch. Yeah, you excited?
I think that's amazing. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, thank you, quarantine.
Yeah, right. It definitely helped.
It really did. There was this game. I mean, celebrities were talking about it. Yeah, great timing. Exactly. Like the delay. Like what delay?
I know. I was so sad when it got delayed. Like so sad. But
like twice, it felt like.
Oh man, yeah. So, it worked out so perfect.
Yeah, it really did, and it's just been. They've continued to drip feed content into it. There's still areas that they can improve on, but I mean, if Smash Brothers is any indication, they started with one DLC and then came out with a second one. And I'm sure a factor in that is the amount of copies in the wild, right? That keeps they know they can keep making money on the franchise. Well, this game's going to turn a year in March, and there's been no talk of paid DLC yet, but there's also been no talk of where's Brewster and where's Gracie,
right?
And there's so many characters that are not missing.
Here. Yeah,
they're non-existent right now, and so. Like, I hope that they are working on a city island that we get to go visit, just like Harv's, and go see some of these other characters. Because at this point, I don't think I want to add any more shops to my own island. I don't know that I want it to take up space.
Yeah, I feel like we need a bigger island if we're going to have to do that.
Which could, that could be the case where, they could just they could just say, hey, we're doubling the size of your island. And I think because of people have expressed, hey, we want more design spots.
Yeah.
The island could be bigger. Maybe that's what the DLC is. Because at the same time, I feel like I'm less likely to go to a city island because I have to leave my island and go talk to
Definitely.
Orville or whatever, and it's like
Yeah,
the
traveling.
the traveling's a little bit obnoxious just as long, and so hopefully that's what happens. Like, and who, I mean, it's a video game, so they could come up with any little fun story to make it happen. But like, one of the questions I have for you guys is what do you tell people that might be on the fence about picking this up? Belle, I'll let you start. What do you tell people that are on the fence and wondering about this game?
Well, I've recommended it to a lot of people because it just kind of helps give you a little place to go to during everything that's going on right now. And if you're not able to get out and you're not able to see people very much right now or anything like that, which is kind of my situation, this is my community, Those are my friends. I like to go and check in on them every day, and we have our own little catchphrases and nicknames, and it's just kind of part of my life now. So that's why I go to it, and you get to be creative and make it your own.
Yeah.
How about you, Jen?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the same. Like, I love my villagers. I do call them my friends, and I get so excited to see them. And it's just a fun thing to do, just relax. And it's not, like, you can make it as involved as you want. And so, like, there's not a lot of pressure unless you put it on yourself, but it just allows you to be creative. And then it allows, like, even just like all of us, like, we've done so many things together as, on each other's islands and different things. And that's really made it amazing because we aren't able to all see each other in person or get out. And so that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, I just love, and then I can just continue to collect. That's my big thing too. It keeps me going.
Well, and it's, I mean, the community aspect of the whole thing, like when we all did the bug day, or when swimming became a thing and we were all jumping in and trying to get a photo, there's been a number of things that are very community focused.
Yep.
And like Nintendo knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
I love the fact that, like, in order to really make the bug tournament or the fishing tournament efficient, you need to do it with a group of people.
Right. Yeah.
It just makes it that, and it's just that much more fun when everybody's involved and showing up, and and it's such an interesting community too. I fire this game up on Twitch, and there's such a wide variety of people that join the streams, and some people, and I think it's a lot of younger kids and stuff. They just want to visit your island.
Right.
They just want to be able to.
Though.
They just want to come over and run around on your island.
Yeah. I love doing that. And plus, what I like about it, too, is being able to go over to other people's islands is sometimes we take the stopwatch and then I'll make some kind of competition, like first one to catch this many bugs, and then you can talk trash, like, haha, I beat you again,
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, you create your own mini games. I mean, do you set that stopwatch to see how fast how long it takes you to go and talk to somebody else's villagers?
That's a good idea. No, but like to run around their island and stuff to see who can make it around the fastest. Just different.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
How many of
some people don't let you talk to their villagers?
Really, do tell.
Yeah, I don't know. I met this girl in 64, Jen. I'm not sure if y'all know her, but I came over to her island, and she was like, I was like, hey, can I talk to your villagers? And she's like, I'd prefer it if you don't talk to my villagers. And so it like messed up my whole AC game. Anytime I went to anybody's island, I didn't talk to their villagers.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
She sounded just like you. It was crazy.
Right? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I sound so selfish. Like they're my friends, not yours. Don't talk to my friends. Jeez, Belle.
Leave the island.
Just go
now.
home now.
Yeah.
And you better not shop in my store either.
We're gonna unbest friend. Put your shovel away.
In my defense, I don't remember that, but I do like my friends, and I am very protective about who leaves my island. So I don't know. Maybe I was
You were a little sus of Belle, huh?
Right. Exactly.
Well, it's interesting that you mention people leaving your island, because I want to talk a little bit about like what do we do between events in this game? What keeps us going? What keeps the game fun? And what are you going to be doing this week?
Okay, so I have decided, and I have said this before, is I want to collect all of the pictures. I like to get their pictures, and I finally, I have most of mine, but so I have a friend that is moving, and I am kind of sad. It surprises me at how sad I get. Rosie is leaving my island this week, and so, yeah, I'm a little sad about that, but I have her picture. And I have her Amiibo card. So I get to find a new villager this week.
And that's super fun. Like getting to go to the islands and see who you're going to get. Like it, and there's 400, do you have anybody in mind?
No, I kind of want somebody that I don't have their Amiibo card.
Oh, for sure.
See, whenever I go, I just have to get a feel for them. I don't even look to see, oh, this is who I want. I just go and I see if we vibe and make sure they don't look all mean like Josh. And then...
Wow.
And I mean, I probably will collect those ones last because, yeah, I don't want like the grumpy ones on my island.
Yeah. Put those people on a hill and don't give them an incline.
Wow. Okay.
Steal their ladder.
That's right.
Okay. I am definitely outnumbered here. Like, I'm sending out an SOS. I need help.
Oh, gosh.
I need help. I'm stuck on a hill without an incline.
Yeah.
I'm never going to live this down.
No.
I'm never going to live it down.
Nope.
Belle, what are some of the things that you do in between events that just keep you... I mean, you've got like 900 hours in this game, right?
Yeah, why are you telling people that? You know what is so funny is y'all should come to my island and see it. You're going to be like, where are the hours? I'll be like, shit. I was obsessed with flowers when this game first started. It seemed like that was what my whole entire island was. So I am just now getting rid of probably more flowers than pumpkins that I had. And then I'm organizing them. I'm kind of an organizer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've been doing, which has been a headache and a half. I'm ready to just chunk all of the flowers. But that's what I'm doing. I'm clearing out the area so this time I could possibly have some sort of November spot for y'all to come see.
Yeah.
The flowers were a nightmare for me. I wanted to try to get my rating up quickly, and I had people come over to help me plant.
Yeah.
I was on stream, and like there were flowers like I had 8 people show up, and there was just like when everybody left, it was like, this is amazing. There's flowers everywhere. And then I needed to start terraforming, and I was like, oh my gosh. So like,
yeah.
Jen, you guys remember from an older episode, Jen came over to help me and then my daughters. And then one of them had a communication error, and we had spent like
hours,
like 4 hours, and it undid everything we had done.
Yeah.
Like we lost all of the progress.
That was sad. Awesome. But yeah, that was a long day of clearing out flowers for sure.
Yeah, it can get crazy. So
I sell mine. So I know you just throw your stuff in the trash, but I go and I sell my stuff.
I do
even
too.
Though they give me like 2 cents on the dollar.
I do too.
That's so much running around. That's why you have 900 hours.
Yeah, it's all the trips back and forth. That's so true. It probably is.
We cut the time like significantly. Like when I go, I'm taking my trash can to my pumpkin patch.
That kind of kills me a little.
They're all getting tossed.
It really does.
Right?
Like
it's all getting tossed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go dumpster diving on your island.
Yeah.
Yeah, but since we played the stock market early on, like I have like 24 million bells in the bank. So
wow.
Yeah.
I didn't really play it. I did it only a couple times.
We did it a lot.
We did a little, yeah.
Yeah. And
I just got tired of setting an alarm to make sure that I was home to turn on my Switch to go buy turnips from a gross girl with stunt.
I know. I'm not
bothers me.
Not overly fond
I would
of her.
try to get the turnips from her while she was at a different angle. So I didn't have to See?
Yeah, I do miss Joan.
I may have had people tell me that they had high turnip prices, and then I have another island that I may have set to Sunday, and I would just go and buy turnips and then go to the island with the high price and resell
Cheater.
them over and over again. What?
What?
I don't understand. I would also help that person out by letting them know, hey, this island's open and it's Sunday if you want to make some extra cash. So,
Did they have to give you something whenever they came?
Oh, 500 Nook Mile tickets.
Oh my god.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No.
No. However, they might come in handy.
They might.
Maybe one day you'll get to Raymond.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
I have him now.
He has Raymond now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Hoffman. Last time I had somebody in boxes. Hoffman was like, "All right, I got Raymond for you whenever you're ready." So shout out to Hoffman. So I have Raymond now. I'm just looking for. I think it's like an elephant. I can't remember the name. Sid, I think.
Is it a girl?
It's Sid, and it's CYD, I believe, and then Audie, I think. I think, yeah. I just want to, and Megan. Those are the ones I'm kind of. I just want the ones without amiibo cards.
Yeah.
That's kind of the ones I'm looking for. But there's also some. I don't know. There's so many cool villagers. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's
Are y'all
hard.
going to keep collecting the amiibo cards?
Yes.
Yeah, once they
Okay.
come back out. And
Speaking of,
speaking of
when is that?
they should be very soon.
November.
Yeah, it should be very, very soon. I can pull it up here. But if you guys are wanting to get the original Animal Crossing amiibo, I cannot believe it, but they've actually re-released some of the amiibo as well. I've seen them in Best Buy. And so yeah, they're back. And these things were like selling for like they were selling for like
A pretty penny.
cheap.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, they
cheap.
are?
Yeah, the original Animal Crossing ones. They made so many of them
Oh,
for
I
New
see.
Leaf, and they didn't. I mean, I think they sold well, but I mean, I remember getting some of them for like $2 or $3, and they're usually 15. So.
I see.
So let's see. I'm pulling up an article right now to see when the cards will be back. $6 per pack, and I don't know. They tweeted it in September, but I'm not seeing a date.
It just says November.
Just November. So and they're gonna be hitting retailers this November. So if you're wanting to get cards, Belle, have you dipped your toes in the water of Amiibo yet?
I only have, I don't know, maybe 2 amiibo cards, and that's it.
But no
Yeah.
actual Amiibo, the physical, like the toy or
No.
whatever?
Mm-mm.
Are you gonna do it?
Nope, not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it. Okay. All right.
Are we still friends?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, so those will be coming back. But let's talk just briefly here. We're almost at a half hour. It's crazy. We're just knocking it out of the park today. I hope you guys are ready for more Animal Crossing content, because we're going to be firing on all cylinders with this thing. So, we've talked about it before, but that feeling of just like being overwhelmed, and I've gotten to points with this game where I wasn't necessarily overwhelmed, but I was like, I'm burned out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm burned out, and I've done this with Smash. I've done this with even with Mario Kart. For some reason, I can't get burned out on Mario Kart now. I'm not sure why, but I can't. So, but taking breaks, I think, really helps dealing with the burnout, and with maybe even with feeling overwhelmed. And just, what's interesting is this game is a creative game, right? You get to be very creative with this game. And I've recently, especially over the summer, I was drawing a lot more and taking some drawing lessons. And one of the things, like when you're drawing a picture, you don't focus on one area for too long. You continue moving from spot to spot so that you don't get too hung up on it. And I think it's very true with this game. Like, sometimes you just need to leave an area
Yeah.
and go and work on something else. And then maybe it's not complete, but then you go and you kind of just slowly put the puzzle together until it's all complete. I mean, the same is true with like a jigsaw puzzle, right? Like you do the outside edge and then you just slowly work an area while you're on, certain colors. And that's how I look at this game, is like something that I can come back to and come back to certain areas. And that's one of the things that has helped me, because I mean, I looked at my pumpkin patch area and I was like, I'm a little overwhelmed by this. Like, I know what I want to do. I know I want to make this maze and I know I want to have, and I was like, okay, well, here's the maze. I'm just going to start with this. I know what I want. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm just going to start. Right. And then I kind of started growing pumpkins, and then I just fenced them off.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is working. And then I've got a little area here for tools, and I wanted to kind of make it look run down. And so I'd work on this little section and just kind of really chunking the whole thing down. And then till the whole thing was finally complete.
Yeah.
So
no, I think that's great. It's so true. I mean, because
struggle with being. Oh, go ahead, Jim. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, yeah. When you get like this vision, and it can be a little overwhelming, but if you just gotta start and just take little pieces at a time, and then like nothing's permanent either. So if you don't like it, then just you can still tweak things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you deal with it, Belle?
Not very well. I'm just kind of being frank here. Not very well. I'm a perfectionist, and I'm creative. But what's really weird is I'm creative outside of this game. I've noticed that whenever I get in this game, I just have a huge block and I just sort of freeze, and I don't really know what to do because, people are coming over, or it's just, I want it to be perfect because I only have this tiny, it's not really tiny, but this little area to work with. And I feel like it kind of resembles you, like if you get in your car and it's all trashy, you're like, I wonder what your house looks like. I'm just kidding. But
clean out car later today. Okay.
Noted.
But I don't know. I just get kind of stuck. I can't do little chunks. And so there will be times where I'll turn it off and I have to walk away from it for quite a while. It'll even affect my mood in real life. So I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's interesting. Like you just get frustrated. You just want to, and you just need to walk away.
Yes. Like I'll start getting all grouchy or kind of sad almost. And it's like, when I self-reflect, I'm like, this is Animal Crossing, because I just feel the pressure to do it and do it right and do it perfect. And then, there's always that kind of, with me at least, I see someone else's island and I just feel like mine's not adequate enough. And so that there's always that second guess. So that's a little bit of a struggle for me.
I think that's a struggle for everybody. I think what happens is it's just like your own piece of art. When you look at your own artwork, you're like, whatever, it's not that great. Other people are like, oh my goodness, it's amazing, and I think that's the case with this game. I think this game also, when you get like on Instagram and the different places where you see people's, and they use filters, it's very much like Photoshop is involved here, you know what I mean? And so
they'll full on Photoshop the picture.
Oh, yeah, and there are pictures that are full on Photoshopped, and so it's. I've kind of had to deal with this a little bit, where I'm just kind of like, you know what? Like, my island does look like other people's, even though to me, because I spend the most time with it, I'm like, this doesn't look that good. But then other people come look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I put it on YouTube and I see the comments all the time. I wish my island looked like this or whatever. And I'm just like, man, I wish mine looked way better. Like, but I think it's one of those things that can drive us, but it can also drive us mad, and so like it's good just to kind of take that breath and go, wait a minute, it's like it is okay. And it's also okay if it's not perfect. Like, I think that's kind of the fun of Animal Crossing. It's like some of it isn't perfect, and you get to kind of use your imagination as to what is trying to be portrayed by what the person's doing. A good example, if you guys are watching this video, you can see the boards behind us with the lights. you know. And if you look closely, like they tried to make like wood grain or whatever, but when you just glance at it, you're like, yeah, it really does look like a nice like a board with nails, and it looks cool. But I know for myself, when I'm designing something, I'm like, oh, this just looks like just smeared paint everywhere. It doesn't look it doesn't look as good as I want it to. And then you get it into the whole mix, and it's like, no, it fits. Yeah. It fits very nicely. And I love what I'm seeing here just on your island with the string lights, you know, which is one of your favorite things. You love string lights. Like we have it on our porch. I mean, this is very much our porch right here. Like we have like black rattan furniture with cushions and string lights. So it's very much that. So
yeah.
I thought you were getting ready to talk trash about her ring lights back there. I was like, oh, where is this going?
No, definitely not talk trash, but I just know for me, like, and I've had people in stream as I'm trying to like make a no fishing sign, and it looks like I'm saying no old men are allowed here, like you can't use your cane here, or like I was getting harassed big time, you know.
You make a sign.
yeah, it's always a good time, but I guess, I mean, you know, for me, I'm the type of person that just needs to move from area to area as I'm working it. Belle, it sounds like you need to just like take breaks and walk away. And you know, Jen, how do you typically tackle it?
My biggest struggle is like the amount of time I need. Like, so I get overwhelmed by like, I need a whole Saturday to sit down and just do this. And when I can't, then I'm like, ugh. And then like lately I've been turning it on late at night, and so it frustrates me because the stores are closed. And anyway, so that's my biggest thing, is just a lifetime, because I like to just sit down and like nail it all out. And if I piece it together too much, then I get like, I forget what I'm doing and distracted. And so but I love just how I mean, my island is always changing. It really is. I get tired of a spot. Like where we're sitting now was a pool at one point, you know, and I change it seasonally because I'm not going to go swimming in the fall outside. I need to do that indoors, which I haven't done that. But, you know, I do. I like to always just be changing things up. And I think for me, that's what keeps me going, is that even if I don't love the area, then I'll just switch it. It's just fun for me. I think, like you said, it's a creative outlet for sure. Like I've said that over and over. For me, it's been huge, just the creative process. But it is like art. Like everyone's is different, and I think it shows your personalities in different ways, and everyone has a different level of creativity. And I think you just need to get out of your head and just appreciate it for what it is, and not like get too serious, because it's so fun then to visit other people's islands too and just see everybody's island shine. It's fun.
Well, and you can see Nintendo wants people to like even the way I have so much money, in a sense, it took away from the game, because in between creating and maybe needing a break, instead of like just shutting the game off and walking away, I could just go fish, or I could just go catch bugs, right? And earn money. But since I have so many bells now, like I'm cheapening my experience by doing that. Now, I love that there's new creatures, and you know, I've still got to go swimming and see what's new for November, and what fish are available. And my bugs, I'm done after next month. And I just need red to show up. I want to start getting paintings in my museum, you know, like So, and that's the great thing about this game, is like it used to be, you could decorate some, but it was kind of in your house, and that was pretty much it. You could do custom paths, but we never really got into it all that much.
There's a few, and I mean, there's like the public works projects. So you know, you could put a bench here or there,
right?
You know, but they gave you a few things, but it was not. I don't know.
It wasn't like now. Now there's just so much to do.
Yes.
And I mean, honestly, as beautiful as that museum is, I kind of hope with the DLC they add more bugs, they add more fish, they add more sea creatures, and they just keep. I mean, if they need to add on to it, fine, because
it really is beautiful.
It really is. It's not like it was in past games. You walk into that room and there's butterflies everywhere.
It's gorgeous.
It's magical, you know. So I don't know. It's really a great game, and so I guess if you do feel overwhelmed, if we can encourage you in any way, take your breaks that you need to.
Yep.
Go fishing in the game.
Yeah.
Go swimming. Go collect bugs. Go visit somebody's house and watch stars together. One of the things in the Discord, there's always somebody saying, "Hey, I've got stars tonight,"
Yeah.
and you can head over to their island and watch stars, and then you wake up the next morning and collect all the star bits on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I know there's so much to it. And I think that's what is another thing that is so great about it is like, maybe you don't care to decorate your island or create all these places. And that's totally cool. There's so many other things to do. Like you can just have fun relaxing and fishing, like you said, and the stars. Like, yeah, there's lots to do.
There really is. There really is. So that is going to do it for this episode. This was so much fun.
Yes.
So much fun. I cannot wait to do more of these. So, Jen, where can we find you?
N64Jen or at Animal Crosser Jen on Instagram for my Animal Crossing.
And Belle, they can find you in the Discord, right?
Yes, or they can invite me to their island and I could check out their amazing place, and that's where they can see me.
Yes.
There you go. Very cool. Guys, you can follow me everywhere at N64Josh. I'm putting out a ton of content on TikTok and YouTube right now, so go check that out. Get involved with the November event. We're looking for just kind of fall / maybe fairy. We don't really have anything set in stone. It's kind of a pick your own theme, but we are going to be touring islands that we'll do it live on Twitch, and then it will be up on YouTube. And it is going to be towards the end of this month.
Yeah.
We just got to get in before the snow, but it would be nice to do it when the leaves are changed and falling. So
for sure.
we'll have to let you know. Maybe maybe a Friday night. I don't know. We'll have to decide. The month's coming to an end soon, and we've got holidays coming up, so it's going to get a little crazy, but we'll make sure it happens. So thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in the next one. Bye now.